This is Coogan Cassius for iFL TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. We're at St James's Park here for the announcement of Bradley Saunders joining Matchroom. But also here today, I have Travis Dickinson. How are you, alright?
Nice one.
Just want to pound down to see that you're actually on crutches. Obviously it's been a frustrating last week for you, having to pull out of the fight with Bob Ajisafe on Saturday night due to injury. But I mean, I've read some of your Facebook comments. You seemed aggrieved by the whole situation in general.
Oh, I would be on that. Obviously, it's a big shot, British title fight. We're getting me on back on him. I've got no shout out. My man, I could beat him. I don't rate the lad. I think he's absolutely boxed shite the other night. If he boxed against me, I'd put him out in 10 seconds. He's just, I don't rate him at all. I would really looking forward to a showdown with him. And he's saying now looking for going to the European title. That's obviously someone doesn't want to get a shot at him, does it? I think he's dodging us. As you can see, I'm injured. I mean, I've been in agony. I still plan on fighting for Wednesday. And then obviously the pain was just too much. How would I fight like this? And he's saying I bottled it basically. I've seen his interview. He's saying that he didn't pull out where he did. He's saying I'm bottling it. As you can clearly see, I'm not. I wouldn't bottle a fight.
Speaking to Mick Hennessy after the show, he said that obviously, what was the day that you let them know that you were injured?
Thursday.
It was Thursday.
Thursday.
He said that you knew about the injury, or your team knew about the injury a few days before that.
Right, I had a little niggle in my leg. There wasn't much of an injury. Like I was still planning on fighting with the little niggle. I didn't. That's the way I am. Like, you know what I mean? Didn't think it would affect us that much. And I tried to do a few rounds of pads on the Thursday. And I couldn't get through the first round. I was crying in pain. So obviously let them know that's the only time I really could let them know, you know what I mean, when I couldn't box. You don't know, how's I supposed to know a week before that I was going to pull out? You know
so prior to Thursday, you still thought you were comfortable of making that
Thursday,
Saturday
I thought
fight?
I was still fighting now, and then tried to do a few pads. I couldn't get through a round. So obviously that was the only time I knew that I wasn't able to box, you know what I mean?
I read some comments on your Facebook about you said that before when Ajisafe pulled out against you, they rescheduled the fight, but this time around the fight went ahead with Clarkson coming in as a replacement. I was asking if you had an issue with that.
As I say, like it states in the contract, all the boxers signed the contract at the start of the competition. It states any boxer pulls out due to injury, then in the final, then a loser or a semi-final gets put in. So when Ajisafe pulled out, I got my coach Ronnie to ring up and obviously find out if Clarkson was going to be put in. And it says no, you've got to wait for Ajisafe. So I waited, and obviously then when I've come to me, and I've had to pull out and I've stuck him in. I think it's bang out of order, like.
But obviously the last time there was obviously I think 2 or 3 week gap in between it. This time around there was 2 or 3 days. Can you understand from a promotional point of view them having the show having to go on by putting Clarkson in to not save the show but to keep that build going?
I think it should have been rescheduled, and also like on Twitter people was asking Hennessy questions. He haven't been answered at all. He's just forgot all about us. He's not telling anyone anything. He's not letting anyone know nothing.
How long do you anticipate you being out for with this injury?
The hospital say I've got to go back in like 4 weeks. I want to be back in the ring as soon as possible. I want to be back fighting. I'm gutted that I haven't been able to fight for the British title, you know what I mean?
What did you think about the fight between Ajisafe and Clarkson?
Clarkson wasn't ready. You could see he wasn't in shape. He was in training, but just like ticking over, you know what I mean? He was training for a fight in December. You could see he wasn't in shape. He was tired, and I said he's got one more round in him. That was the 4th round. He tried to give it all in the 4th round. He couldn't beat him, so that was it. He had to pull out, and he was knackered.
Are you still hopeful next year, obviously, when you're injury free, that you'll be able to get a shot at the British again?
Yes, obviously that's what I want. That's my goal. Obviously, I'm next in line with being an English champion for the British title. You know what I mean? But as I say, like, I just have something about going for a European, so I don't know where it leaves us, does it?
Like I said, a frustrating time just before Christmas. It's obviously not ideal that this has happened to you.
Exactly. I was expecting a nice lot of money. I was obviously expecting 30 grand, so I was planning on beating him. You know what I mean?
Well, listen, it is what it is now. You've just got to get through your injury and rebuild on next year, I suppose, now.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Alright, Travis, well listen, like I said, wish you a speedy recovery and
Coogan, thanks.
I'd like to see you back on track next year. Alright, thank you very much.